Watch this video if you find it hard to make decisions and you constantly find yourself always thinking about the same things without ever taking any action about them. You probably always need an authority figure to tell you what to do before you can take any action. You can never make any decisions by yourself, and it's the education system's fault for this. They have taken your ability to trust yourself from you, so that you always need someone else to tell you what to do, so you can't make your own decisions, which just leads to overthinking. So the way to stop overthinking is by regaining your ability to trust in yourself. Because then whenever you're going to make a decision, you're just gonna be able to ask yourself what you want to do, and you're just gonna be able to do it. You're not gonna have to overthink and think about what the authority thinks is good for you. You can just do what you want to do based upon your goals. The first step to stop overthinking today is to figure out what you want. If you can know where you want to get to, you're not gonna struggle with never being able to make a decision and going into the right direction, because you will know what you want to achieve in life. You will go towards the goal that you're currently drawn towards. And you also need to figure out what you don't want, what you don't like in life, so that you don't make stupid decisions and go in the wrong direction that you don't even want. So the first step is literally figuring out what you want and what you don't want. If you know those things, it's going to be so much easier for you to align your decisions and actions with what you value, with what you want to achieve. So you're not going to overthink as much. So then when it's time to make a decision, the only thing you really need to ask yourself is, will this get me closer to my goals? If the answer is yes, then you probably want to do it, right? And you're going to do it, and you're not going to overthink. The second thing that you need to do is that you need to let go of your past self, and you also need to let go of other people's expectations on you, because those two things will still hold you back, even though you know exactly what you want and you know what you don't want in life. And even when you know those things and you want to go in that direction, your past self and other people's expectation will still be able to hold you back. So you need to simply let go of that past version of you, because he has these beliefs of what he can achieve, what's reasonable, what he can do. But that's not going to serve you anymore, because you need to create your new 2.0 version, and you just need to imagine who you actually could be, the best version of yourself, and start acting that way right now. That's what this is all about. You make the decisions that you want to achieve so you can become the best version of you. But if you keep having these negative beliefs from your past old self that you can't achieve certain things, that's going to hold you back, and you're not gonna have the courage to take the right decision, because this old past version of you is going to tell you that it's not possible, it's not gonna work. But you have to realize that that's the old version of you. You need to aim high, set your goals high, and aim towards it, and stop letting this negative belief that you can't do it or whatever stop you, because it really doesn't make sense. You can become a new person today. You can literally just start acting like the best version of you that you can possibly imagine. You know how you want your life to be, you know the best version of you. You can start being that version today. And then there's this other fear that, yeah, but other people will think that I'm weird if I change too quickly. No, like, it doesn't matter. People will always think things about you. Like, there's no point in letting other people dictate your life. You can't let that happen. There will always be people who think things about you, they say things about you, and it really doesn't matter. You need to forget about it and start being the best version of yourself right now. If you can do these two things, then it's gonna be so easy, because you know what you want and you're not letting yourself and other people hold you back. That's why the second step is also so important, because it's not enough to just know where you want to get to, because if you don't do these two things, that's still gonna hold you back and stop you from making the thing that you know are right from the very beginning. Instead, you're going to cater to your fears and do what you know is wrong. So this step is also very important. And now, with this information, all you need to do, the last step, is that you need to trust yourself. You know what you want, and you have stopped letting your past self and other people decide for you what to do. You know where you want to get to. You need to trust that the path that you want to get to is the one that is right for you and that was meant for you from the very beginning. Because if we go on a false path that wasn't meant for us, we're going to feel terrible. You have to accept that this path that you're naturally drawn towards is the path that's gonna get you the most fulfillment and make you live the most happy life. So you have to start trusting yourself. Realize that this is the way that you're supposed to go. And one thing that's a bonus is that you should go towards what you're afraid of doing. That's a sign that you're at your edge. You're doing what actually gonna develop you and make you a stronger person. You should always be in this challenging mode where you're not crushing yourself doing extremely hard things like I've done, just overtraining because I was just not able to make the right decision. But what you should do is that you should do what you're slightly afraid of doing, but you can do it. It's just that you have these old beliefs, and we need to burn off those beliefs one at a time and start doing what you're afraid of doing. Because what you're afraid of doing is usually what you wanted to do from the very beginning, because that's why you have been avoiding them. And that's why you need to do them, because you have been afraid, you have been avoiding them, and that usually means that you want to do them, but you have just avoided them for such a long time. So trust yourself that you can actually take action and do this. Start doing the things that you're afraid of doing. You need to be able to trust that it's possible, because if you don't have faith that you're gonna be able to do it, it's not gonna work. So this is literally the most important things. It doesn't matter if you know what you want to achieve in life. It doesn't matter if you don't let other people stop you. If you don't believe that you can do it, it won't matter. So stop letting authority control and dictate your life. Start deciding by your own what you want to do. Don't listen to me, what I say you should do. Listen to yourself and make the right decision of where you want to get to achieve the life that you want. Thanks for listening to this video. You can click and watch this video, and I'll see you in the next one.